Alright, I've hopped into Crysis 3. And it doesn't look like my buddies are getting on tonight, so it's gonna be another solo stream. And probably gonna be a little bit of a rant. Probably just I don't know. I'll just kind of make it up as I go. We could do a recap, maybe.
My name is Karl Rasch, and unlocking these files will be my last act as head of Hargreave Rasch Biochemical. Please listen carefully.
This is
You
the
need
guy that
to
talked
know
to us
the
at the end, too.
truth. The alien creatures we call Ceph have been here for millions of years. We discovered them during the Tunguska event and harvested their technology. With that stolen knowledge, we founded this company. We created Raptor Team and sent them to Lingshan to field test our experimental combat exoskeleton, the nanosuit. The team's leader, Prophet, knew more than the others, but we didn't tell him everything. The nanosuit is fashioned from alien material. We had no idea it would call out to the sleeping Ceph. This was our first war with the aliens. Only 2 raptors survived, Psycho and Prophet. Prophet was
What happened to Psycho?
changed by the encounter, forever tainted by the Ceph. Still, we prevailed. But the aliens were not beaten. They adapted to our environment and attacked us again. Prophet fought them in New York, evolving his nanosuit into a weapon of awesome power. But the alien contamination brought him even closer to the Ceph. So he replaced his tainted flesh, then turned the Ceph's own weapon against them, obliterating their forces. But he was betrayed. Cell turned on Prophet without my knowledge. They took credit for the victory in New York, and now they are in Washington, seizing power. The Ceph are defeated, but their technology is still deadly. Cell are harnessing that technology to dominate our economies.
I was gonna
ask
say, I know
only
you fight
one
people in
thing.
this, so I guess it's Cell
Find
again.
Prophet. He's dangerous, no longer human. But he can stop Cell. You must find Prophet, and pray he will fight to save us. One last time.
And this is the end to Crysis games, by the way. This is the last one they made. And also, a little history thing for you. This game was them trying to apologize for the second game. Because you've seen me play through the first game. The first game looked goddamn amazing. And I thought it was weird because I sometimes felt like it looked better than the second. And I was like, I don't know how this could look better. And it kind of did. It did look pretty fucking good, and that's because it was basically intended for PCs. So the engine was like fucking high dollar. The Crytek engine. It is a game they literally used. They made the game to like impress people about their engine, which is neat. God, this Mexican candy is so fucking good. I've never had it before. Maybe I should try more. I like those fucking powdered peanut butter cakes. Those are good. Rosalias or roses. I'm in like a 50% plus Hispanic to Mexican ratio town. So we have like 3 Mexican markets. And for Easter, my grandma got me like a fuck ton of Mexican candy. And I just never ate it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. It's good. It's good. And it's like a jelly substance, so it didn't really expire. But anyway, they made the second game because the first game was like really open it was linear, but it was open, and they had secondary objectives you could do. The second game was linear and primary objectives, no real secondary objectives. The third game, they were like, we're going back to basics, and we're making a game that'll destroy your PC. They used to claim this game would destroy your PC. It doesn't. It never will. But they were trying to bring back attention to their CryEngine. They were trying to bring back attention to the Crysis series, because fans were a little upset about the second one just because of how fucking linear it was. But I did like the progression in it. I still feel like one handled played better. It was just all around better visually too, because it was. And normally games still go backwards, but this kind of did. The third game is as close as they could get back to the original formula. So there are secondary objectives. The areas are quite large, but it didn't go over as well as the first one with audiences, and this is kind of just where they gave up. They could make another Crysis game, but they're not going to. They've moved on. Although the CEO of the company's brothers took over, so maybe they could revive the Crysis series. You never know. Be interesting if they did. But without further ado, God damn it, my fucking root beer's dripping. Bite me. New campaign. I don't like not having crosshairs. See, in the first game and the third game, the hardest difficulties weren't so much just hard enemies. They would like also punish you, and like I think one of them was like no HUD. Then in one it was like no HUD and no recon visor, which is a functionality of the suit. And I think hard mode should basically just be smarter enemies and a little bit more damage, or you having to take a different approach because you can't go head on. Which is why I almost always played these on just veteran. I'll check out the tutorial, see if there's anything new. I thought the tutorial was the first mission. I guess this game actually has a tutorial? Okay. I don't think any of the others did. Warning, don't use your tutorial while being awake and having an acid
simulation environment. Training is divided into several subsections. Each subsection can be accessed individually. Here you will learn navigational control of your nanosuit. We call the nanosuit Battle Armor Perfected, but it's much more than that.
Fucking version.
The navigation panel gives you real-time tactical feedback on your
I don't know a
surroundings.
single person who plays
Now
a
make your way through the assault course. Artificial muscles assist interaction with your environment. You can jump higher. You can climb further.
Ooh,
You can run faster. With controlled slide. Here you will learn how to handle weapons with your nanosuit.
Ooh, aim assist is hefty in this game. Ah, I forget. It's probably when hand-holding really got bad.
High-definition varifocal eye lenses give you unmatched accuracy. Target snap auto-corrects on zoom. Cycle through nearby targets for maximum combat efficiency. Even with fast twitch recoil compensation, rapid fire is inaccurate. Use semi-auto to improve kill ratios. Weapon customization allows for on-the-fly attachment swap-out to adjust to changing battlefield conditions.
I think the attachment system
New
in this is really
attachments
neat.
are automatically added to your inventory and are always available. Mount the scope to engage distant
So you
targets.
kind of cuddle with my feet.
Accelerated reflexes make switching to your secondary faster than a reload.
Double.
Your visor will alert you to ammunition restock locations.
So far, this tutorial is super fucking handholdy.
Telemetry integration allows active target aiming assistance. The nanosuit offers only partial protection from withheld grenades. Throw them within 4 seconds. This
Wait, what?
tutorial is complete. Continued free practice is supported by this module.
I can cook them?
Here you will learn the fundamentals of nanosuit combat operations. All nanosuit functions require energy. Some functions drain energy faster than others. Energy is recovered automatically from multiple sources within the environment. Stand by for
I cook
nanosuit
grenades in
function
these?
training.
Earlier games, I couldn't remember.
Armor mode deflects incoming fire. The more damage deflected, the greater the energy consumption. Cloak refracts light around the nanosuit, making it practically invisible. The faster the movement, the more energy is required. Combine nanosuit modes dynamically to maintain combat advantage over your enemies. The nanosuit monitors cortisol stress hormones in nearby enemies to calculate observability. The threat level is communicated to you via your HUD stealth meter. Cloak mode provides silent kill opportunities. Here we will cover advanced elements of nanosuit combat operations. The tactical visor analyzes the battlefield topography, marking targets
Oh,
and
now I
points
don't
of
have to
interest.
fucking hold X. It marks them for me.
Computer system exploitation, or hacking, is another function of the tactical visor.
You gonna hack shit?
Failed system exploitation
Oh yeah, hacking is new.
will temporarily disable your nanosuit functions. Nanovision is a function of the tactical visor which provides full spectrum acuity. This gives enemies no place to hide, even in pitch-black environments. Nanovision is a highly advanced feature and consumes energy while active.
So it's best not to activate abilities with this equipment.
The nanosuit strength augmentation allows rapid destruction of soft cover and powerlifting of oversized objects. Kick oversized objects to clear paths and kill enemies.
I feel like the setup strategically for power kicking in the
Welcome to the
second game was
tutorial
kind of
sandbox. Here you can test out your nanosuit abilities in complete safety. Combine nanosuit modes dynamically to maintain combat advantage over your enemies. We call the nanosuit Battle Armor Perfected. With this tutorial, we aim to perfect the soldier. Good luck out there.
I honestly don't think I learned anything but hacking. And that's only because it was a new feature.
23 years ago, the alien Ceph invaded our world. We stopped them.
23 years ago?
I stopped them. But the Cell Corporation seized the opportunity, stepping into the power vacuum, quickly growing in size and influence to the brink of world
So they've taken over
domination.
the world.
Cell took us all by surprise. Even me. They call me Prophet. And I'm the only one who knows what's coming. Cell are not the real threat to our world. The most powerful alien, the Alpha Ceph, still lives. He showed me a glimpse of the future.
Yeah, I think the Earth is completely royally fucked. Like, lasered into.
He knows what drives me, what I believe. That being a good soldier comes down to one thing, to one single question. What are you prepared to sacrifice? Remember me. When they came to me with the nanosuit, I sacrificed Lawrence Barnes, the man I was, to become Prophet. When my own flesh and blood held me back, I sacrificed that too. Replaced it like a spare part. Victory costs. Every time you pay a little more. I saw a glimpse of what's coming. And there was nothing left of me to stop it.
Pretty sure it's fucking massive.
When
Yeah.
the greatest combat machine fails, what do we do then? What do I do?
I think this is the most story driven plot besides the first one.
Cell 5 LCS, this is Hunter 3. Be advised, we picked up rebel movements through Dome West 33rd Sanitary. Probably nothing, but stay frosty. That son of a bitch you got is hella dangerous, over.
Roger that, Hunter 3. We got it covered. Nothing getting on this boat tonight, over.
Romeo 1, Romeo Actual. Hardware extraction is a go. Bring it home.
Whoa, easy! Friendlies! You remember friendlies?
Psycho. Where's your name?
That's Psycho from the first one.
Cell skinned me. Skinned us all. You're the last one. It's all about that suit now.
So there's a spin-off game that I've never played called Crysis Warhead. Where I guess you play as Psycho.
Here, take my backup. Dane, 3 to come out. Keep low.
One sec. So apparently you find out Nomad is alive and being hunted if you find all the data pads in this game. I think that's
Dane,
it.
Bandit, make the diversion. Prophet, let's go. Romeo Actual, this is Romeo 1. Initiating burnout, over.
Copy that, Romeo 1.
We've got to get you in there, inside the dome. There's a war starting.
The Alpha Ceph?
No. Remember those guys who shot you full of K-bolts in Siberia? The guys who had you in lockdown for God knows how many years? The guys who tore the nanosuit from my flesh? The guys who were gonna do the same to you? Cell? Those guys. Oh, forget it.
Barnes became Prophet. Direct contact with aliens caused a disturbing shift in the Major's suit, bringing him closer in nature to the Ceph. Which was probably why he lost functionality of his heating unit in the first game. The suit bonded soldier discovered that his new body could be adapted, upgraded, evolve. But every time he got an upgrade, it came at a price. Less man and more machine, less human and more Ceph, less Lawrence Barnes and more Prophet. In New York, Prophet replaced his Ceph-infected flesh altogether with a dying Marine named Alcatraz, thus sacrificing the last remnants man he was to turn the tide of the war in humanity's favor. But eventually the suit adapted, though. The smoke cleared, Alcatraz was lost, and Barnes himself was little more than a ghost haunting the machine. What remained to continue the fight was Prophet. Ceph Nature Prophet, a deadly weapon made from alien upgrades. Okay. So basically, whenever I jumped in that dill, Alcatraz died.
In progress. All non-essential personnel
So I think in the spin-off game he plays this
Cell
guy,
security AI.
but I don't know if it came out for console. I think it might have been PC exclusive.
Silencer on.
Okay.
We're walking straight through the front door. Surprise is going to be our only chance. No one's crazy enough to give this a go. Let's do this quietly. They've got QRF teams on standby.
They pulled everyone off leave for this guy?
Warning. Threat level orange. Suit disembarkation in progress.
That's why they've locked everything down? He's on his way to the Skinnet lab. Who'd be stupid enough to go after him?
All stations ground.
Area secure, over. The guy's some super soldier. Super soldier, my ass. He bleeds like the rest of us. No, this one doesn't.
Kill the last two guys, which I will count the ones at ground level as the last two. Come on. Oh, if I shoot and I have a silencer on it, it doesn't take me out of... I was completely expecting it to do that. I have no idea what just happened there. I got intel though, which is nice.
Warning. Power outages can be expected due to storm damage affecting the state power grid.
Romeo 1, moving to target, over.
That was a bit messy. Maybe you need this.
A bow?
Yeah, makes you an invisible, silent killing machine. Serious kit, this. You like it?
No.
Well, that's because you haven't heard the good part. Carbon lasers map that bow to your nanosuit. It has enough kinetic energy to stop a rhino dead. With interchangeable heads, you can drop an explosive charge on any target. And best of all,
The
you
bow
stay
is a
cloaked. You like it now?
amazing fucking weapon.
I'm coming around.
Good. Now let's move out.
Also,
Let's
where
go.
were you hiding this?
Romeo 1, we've breached Foxtrot 4. Burnout prepped and ready, over.
Critical threat. Sustained wind speeds exceeding operational limits along the east dome walls.
Nice one.
I mean, they're on alert, but they still haven't fucking seen me. What last position? You don't know it.
I did the business.
Yeah, I'm really coming around to the bow. It's down in the deep head.
Let's move.
Roger that.
I need to retrieve all my arrows.
Romeo 1, Romeo 2, burnout is complete. Over.
We need to hurry up. Go on.
No offense, but hacking is a new feature. So the fact that you know about it and all that.
What the hell are we walking into?
This is Cell's home front. They've got about one, maybe two...
And the Ceph?
Come off it, mate. The aliens are finished. You should know that by now.
Why should I know that?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Come on, Cycle, let's move.
Show me your face. You cut me out my fucking suit, now show me your face!
Cycle, let's go.
I will find you. I will fucking find you! You're awake when they cut you out, you know. A lot of the lads died screaming. Their hearts gave up from the shock. Oh, fuck it. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, you have trapped me in a corner.
Okay, I'll give you cover. Let's link up on the far side.
All sector alert. Fugitives are crossing the perimeter. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Racist.
What the fuck? Watch my back! Oh shit, they're here, caught it! Actual 2-4, HVT is at the bridge area 5, Delta 6, need backup, over!
Warning. Fugitives located. All security details just...
That just made my job a little bit harder.
The entity known as Prophet. Breach knockdown protocol. Stand down immediately or you will be destroyed. The entity known as Prophet. That's you, asshole. We have you in our sights. Stand down now or I will destroy you. Damn it! We will hunt you down, Prophet.
Wait, can I hack that? put into you, but I don't watch that. That's how many. I'm not, like, if you ever watch me play video games, I think the only game I'm ever, like, super anal about anything in is maybe Dishonored. Like, games that play like Dishonored where it's like, where it, like, punishes you for coming out of combat, or coming into combat, those I'm more keen on taking a stealth approach. But most of the time I play a pretty aloof approach, and by that I mean, like, if combat happens, it happens, and I'll adjust to it, but, like, also I'll use stealth, and it's basically whatever I'm feeling, if that can describe it. It's basically like, I think I can take them out with combat and not fucking worry, or it's like, but, like, in this game, I feel like I enter with stealth, and then I just kind of adjust from there. If it's going well, it goes well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will admit the lighting and all that stuff, it's really nice in this, and I like it. The weapons handle a little bit better. Like, I gotta admit, like, the only downfall of the first game is the weapons were a little sluggish.
Hold on.
The second game, they weren't as bad, but they were still...
Bollocks.
It's still like no Call of Duty.
You sure you can handle this from your side?
Piss off. I don't need a fucking dive suit. Push forward and we'll link up further down, okay?
Roger that.
Moving out.
Looks like they're all soldiers. In this, I think I'm probably just gonna, like, slowly pick off. What? Oh my god, are you shitting me? How does the bullet more accurate than the bow and arrow? I'm gonna force to kill a fucking rhinoceros. Honestly, stealth is a little beastly in this. How are these fucking shots missing?
Move! Before he gets away!
I need support! I'm all alone here!
We're not. Now I'm alone here, though. Oh, man. It's gonna be a long 4 weeks. I'm gonna be the only one in my fucking house. I wonder if I get an achievement for getting a certain amount of intels, or is it for all of them?
Psycho, moving to the next area. Psycho?
Yeah. Copy that.
Sector Delta 79.
God, so satisfying.
You wanna play hide and seek? Show yourself! He's right there! Pin him down!
Eh, fuck it. Hey, brother.
Send reinforcements now!
Why are you not dead? Go pick up my arrows. As long as the numbers stay like within 10 and it's not a weird area, I think it's fine. But like once it gets to like 15 to 20 is when, like, eventually I'll probably switch to combat. Unless the situation makes it to where I can still stay in stealth. But it looks like with the bow, it's a lot easier to, like, take care of smaller enemies. But to balance it out, they're still on, like, alert that you're there, but they don't know where you're at. So that's how they tried to balance the bow out instead of, like, it's just like, oh, because I shot him and he went down behind cover. So they clearly hear the bow hitting. I'm assuming the only thing that's completely silent is stealth assassinations, but you got to get up close. You can't be seen by anyone else in the environment.
Psycho, I'm through.
Yeah, I copy. Meet me at the tower elevator.
Satisfying. Shouldn't be, but it is.
Let's go.
I like how it does the noise of him fighting and shooting them and them dying, but they were already dead and he just spawned in here.
You have people now.
You know me. I've always been a team player. I'm not going anywhere until you give me some answers.
Renegade, Maverick, disappeared. Team players.
I remember.
Most of them are debt slaves. Cell owns our energy, all of it. You can't pay your bills, you have to work it off. Of course you never do, that's the beauty of it. You get stuck in that work-away debt scheme for life. There's no other choice. Well, there is one. You fight. Here.
So
let me
basically
show
they've
you
already
what
taken
been
over
up
the
to
world,
while
and
you've
I've
been
been
sleeping. Maybe you'll understand then.
out of it for a few years.
Welcome to New York. Version 2.0.
What have they done? The city has an energy signature. Why is that?
It's Cell. They're channeling energy from alien technology, running their entire global power grid off a single Ceph machine inside this dome.
It can't be that simple.
It really is, mate. You kill the power, you kill Cell. As simple as you like.
No, the Alpha Ceph showed me a vision. We've been through this before. There's got to be a connection somehow.
Prophet, the aliens are gone. You finished them off yourself, just a few waifs and strays left.
No, there's something more. If we can just find a hint, somewhere here, a clue.
Listen, while you were off hunting some super alien that didn't even exist, Cell were busy taking over the world. We need you back in the here and now, boss. We need you to help us stop Cell.
There's more than your revolution going on here. I've seen this. Cell are toying with powers they can't begin to understand. Whatever they're doing, it's going to bring about the end of the world. We have to shut them down.
Fucking right we do. Let's get moving.
I'm guessing the energy signature this shit's putting off is what's gonna draw the Alpha Ceph to us. Welcome to the jungle.
Hardware is intact. Initiating terminal velocity.
Copy that, Romeo 1. You have cleared the perimeter. The Liberty Dome is designed to contain a Ceph threat. You have the advantage. Cell units are organizing their response. We estimate you have about 30 minutes. The highlighted area is still a go. Cell ground activity is minimal here, but the towers are still 100% functional. Stay safe and bring that hardware home, Romeo 1.
That's Claire, New York's regional commander. She's not a soldier. We've lost most of our top brass, but she's doing one hell of a job.
You have respect for command now.
Well, you know, this one's different.
Aw, do you have a crush?
Oh, shit. She made me swear not to tell a living soul. Well, I guess technically I ain't really breaking my word, right?
Yeah, because technically I'm dead. And my consciousness is inhabiting a dead corpse powered by a suit.
Look at this. Straight from the skinning labs. Experimental nanotech.
Nanosuit upgrade located. Integrate immediately.
Oh. In this one you have to find your upgrades. Super stealth. Can I have super stealth in this one? No, they're all fucking... I guess I only have the ability for... Wait, what? Okay, let's figure this out. Full cloak during stealth kills. Need that. 20% after. That's a health one. It's probably a definite. Let's scroll through the others. No sway. I can overcome sway. Dampening, knockback recovery. Highlights hazards and explosives. Radar or faster cloak. Oh, you can upgrade them by performing certain tasks. So remain cloaked near enemies, absorb damage, survive near death, and perform stealth kills.
Rebooting nanosuit.
Well, I hope it's worth it. she is. The Liberty Dome. One big, sweaty armpit. Not that you'd notice inside that suit, but it's hotter than a Vindaloo in here.
One sec, it's 2047. What year is Crackdown? Oh, why did I put Crackdown? Crysis 2. .2023, and this is 2047. It's 24 years after. I'm guessing you don't age when you're in your suits. I was gonna say, I looked at the rust on these vehicles and the fact that
how it all started. People signed up with Cell for cheap energy. Cell were generating power for free, and nobody can compete with free. Before long, they had a monopoly. Bills went up. People had nothing left except their debt. Cell marched them out and into the volunteer camps. Nothing but slavery.
Scanning Sector 1, Delta 6.
Hold up. Minefield. Cell's using intelligent munitions. Means they only blow up unauthorized. Like us. Use your suit to interface with the mines. Disable them. That should be enough. Come on.
I like the feel of this one. I feel more engaged.
No?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just an energy surge. Energy source depleted. Gone now.
Scanning Sector 1, Delta 7.
Need help? Simple.
Keep low.
You okay?
It's nothing. There. Mark of death. If that spots you, you're fucked. Back! Get back! Whatever they found, it's dead now.
How far to 34th Street Station?
Couple of clicks. We'll have to get around the kill zone first.
No. Cell are closing in. There's no time to go around. The kill radius and rate of fire is within manageable parameters. We can cut straight through this.
You hear that, you bastards? Yeah, I'll tie you all on! Yeah, come on! Let's have you! Come on!
Are you insane? Those guns will rip you apart.
Ah, so now you get the picture. They took my nanosuit, Prophet. I'm human!
Human? You know how much I've sacrificed to stop the Ceph. How do I get that back? Ah, crap. So what's your plan?
Support. Designate and execute targets. Intel. You do the fun stuff.
That's not the Psycho I used to know.
Things change.
Yeah, you got old.
Okay, this is how it's gonna work. I'll call out the locations as I see them. Like this one in Sector 1 Delta Zero. These are potential cache locations. Our primary target is Tower 3 Delta 3. As soon as you get the hardware, we'll knock the bastard out cold. Sector 1 Delta 3, looks good. There, Sector 1 Delta 0. Sector 1 Delta 2, got something.
Warning. Subject approaching.
Keep low and out of sight of the tower. I thought that would be fucking obvious. That's it. Recon what we have and let's move on to the next sector.
Nothing here.
That's a no-go. Okay, this is how it's gonna work. I'll call out the locations as I see them. Like this one in Sector 1 Delta Zero. These are potential cache locations. Our primary target is Tower 3 Delta 3. As soon as you get the hardware, we'll knock the bastard out cold. Sector 1 Delta 3, looks good. There, Sector 1 Delta 0. Sector 1 Delta 2, got something.
Warning. Subject approaching.
Keep low and out of sight of the tower. I thought that would be fucking obvious. That's it. Recon what we have and let's move on to the next sector.
Nothing here.
Prioritize Sector 1, Delta 6. Strong contender.
Really? Gives me all of those. All of them are a fucking red herring.
Magazine depleted. Weapon system offline.
Bollocks. Ceph weapon. Never mind. Can't use that. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Weapon systems detected.
Magazine loaded. Weapon system offline.
Fuck me. How you firing that? Jesus! Don't like how you did it. But that is fucking beautiful! Okay, you got Cell's attention. Suggest we move out immediately.
Warning. High altitude defense tower 3 Delta 3 has been disabled. Response units relocate to that sector immediately.
Give me an update on your position. Let's link up.
Roger that.
I think this is modeled like the gun from the first one that he was using. So he must have been parts... Well, no, I guess...
Gunslinger 2-1, actual. Enemy ICOM chatter indicates they're still in the area. How copy?
Good copy. We're just coming up on the area now, over. Charlie team, take the lead. Roger. Hanging with the rebels? No way. They've been trying to hit that tower for weeks. This was something... Advance and indicate. Roger.
Those electric arrowheads you got can light up a large area. Try them out in the lake there.
Threat level is now elevated.
Wait, what? Are these not?
Warning. Primary asset has been destroyed.
Oh.
What's that? I'll check it out. Someone's hunting us with a bow.
Warning. Insurgent activity reported in perimeter structure.
Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
Security lockdown in effect.
Alright, fuck it. And now it's actually out of ammo.
Sector is now in lockdown.
Oh, the
Threat
frogs
level
are
is
neat.
now elevated. Security lockdown in effect. Sector is now in lockdown. Warning. Primary asset has been destroyed.
Also, the aliens earlier, if they'd been dead for a long time, why in the fuck would they have not, like, degraded? Because I think they're a jelly substance which is still skin-based, so they would probably decompose just as much as humans. Because whenever they did the dig-up, it was mostly their machines.
Warning. Insurgent activity reported in perimeter structure.
Heads up. Cell weapons drop near your location.
Secondary.
Warning. Primary asset has been destroyed.
How the hell did you get this thing open?
Use your security chip on the front panel.
I did that already. Think I'm some kind of moron?
Security lockdown in effect. Sector is now in lockdown.
In position.
Oh, it's
Waiting on
only
you.
one.
Warning. Insurgent activity reported in perimeter structure. Threat level is now elevated.
Alright, I've met back up here.
Oi! How'd you find that gun?
It's not important.
I hope you know what you're messing with. Come on. We'll cut through the tunnels to the train yard.
Why, weren't you trying to convince him of the alpha, Seth? Wouldn't you tell him you found it on freshly made Ceph corpses?
Hang on, I'm almost there.
How do you run slower than me walking at the fastest pace?
We need to go around.
You think they heard that? Okay, let's meet on the other side. I don't think they heard that.
Inside job achievement. How much of a difference does it make if I use regular bullets to... Oh no, they're still pretty hefty to kill. God, the aiming in this game is so fucking... Like, it's progressing and it's nice, and I know it's meant to, like... I don't know. I think it's meant to, like, snap on, which I'm not used to doing, but also like meant to blend in.
I got your back, Prophet.
Hard aiming, but it doesn't do it right. If that makes sense.
I guess they heard us. What the fuck happened here? Check their black boxes, find out how they died. I'm going topside, see what's going on.
Sir? Hold
It's like the raptor scene in Jurassic Park. Oh. Oh, can I seriously not see anything?
Us.
Yeah, I know. Stalkers. Tell me about it. This isn't going to plan.
Like
I said, just waifs and strays out of hiding because we blew up the cell's defense tower.
Maybe you're right. They're behaving like animals. No hive intelligence. So where's the Alpha Ceph?
Save it. I'm boxed in by stalkers and cell. Cut through the engine shed and meet me topside.
I kind of get where they're coming from and the whole aspect of like, hey, we don't want to believe, like, we want to believe that there might be stragglers, but we don't want to believe that there's like a whole chance they could invade, because no one wants to hear that shit. Turret and another turret.
presence reported in Penn Station area.
Watch your spacing. Roger! Hitman actual, Hitman 4-6. We are down to 2-0 now, Greg. Do we have any updates on enemy movements, over?
Fuck the updates!
Negative, Hitman. Situation is unchanged. Stalker activity increasing. Rebel forces as indicated. HVT dropping, moving through sector. How copy?
Wouldn't, if they didn't have a hive mind, the activity would be decreasing?
Listen.
You wanna play hide and seek? Show yourself! Check his last position!
Jesus Christ! Clear out!
Why is this bulletproof?
Don't let him slip through your fingers! Go! You can't hide forever, Prophet! We'll find you! Spread out and find him before he gets away!
What's that?
Advance to the last point of contact. That fancy cloak won't save you, asshole.
No sign of it!
I want this asshole found and taken down.
Jake! What's going on here?
Move forward. Get us local now. Can't hide forever, Prophet. Let us find it before he... All right, move on his back position. Overwatch! I need some fucking reinforcements! My squad is dead!
is still of intel.
Fire team compromised! We need more support! Gonna have to flush him out! Let's go! You wanna play hide and seek?
That was easy. Shit, I should have put this in the fucking hardest difficulty if I knew it was going to be this easy. Like, stealth is so broken, I have barely had to actually engage in combat. Like, in all honesty, I could just use stealth throughout the entire game. I mean, to be fair, you could kind of do that for the other games. And I mean, in all honesty, if you didn't pay attention to upgrades or didn't want to spruce things up, you could honestly just sneak past everything in the second game.
Send reinforcements!
I don't know if I'm saying that, but...
Critical threat. Xenazeth presence
Am I gonna break
detected
it?
in sectors 2 Delta 1 through 5.
Nano suit upgrade kit.
Roger that, 3-3. All available cast inbound. Over.
Hearing those guys get butchered is soothing. Whoa.
Psycho, something's disrupting my herd. I'm gonna see if I can get a fix on it.
Right, so now I'm basically blind.
Trauma care required in sectors 2, Delta 1 through 5. Combat medic teams respond immediately. This area is now under quarantine.
Just fucking die.
Threat level is now elevated. Multiple casualties reported in sectors 2, Delta 1 through 5.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, I have two versions of the same fucking gun. I'm running on one ammo count. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I was like, well, I guess it can't get any worse. Pulls out gun to check for retardation. Well, there's an upgrade kit. Also, not what I'm looking for, but
this area is now under quarantine. All life forms will be terminated immediately.
Come out and play, you bastards! I need a minute to figure out an exfil plan. Romeo Actual, Romeo 1. Exit route Bravo to no-go. Please advise. No alternative? Who the fuck are you? No, I do not want to talk to you. Shut it. Get clear on the line. No, I want clear. Go on. Improvise? What the fucking hell do you mean improvise? Where's your plan B? Okay, so there's a tunnel. You think it will take us to Brooklyn? You're sure about that, are you, sunshine?
2 Delta 3, evacuate immediately. NP2 fencing units en route.
Let's get out of here before Cell turns us into roast potatoes.
Critical threat. Insurgent activity detected in Sector 2, Delta 6.
Now how are you faster?
Oh, that's just fucking brilliant. Typical HQ bullshit.
I can't open up that tunnel.
Yeah? Well, I fucking can. Come on.
I think they just spawn in the grass.
Critical threat. Insurgent activity continuing in Sector 2, Delta 6.
Can you hear me now?
Give it a push.
Psycho! This train is full of highly explosive material.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
This is your plan?
Yeah. Come on, you bastards. Yeah!
That might have caused a cave-in that could have killed all of us.
Well, I don't know about you, but I call that fucking flawless. Yeah. Shit. Sweetheart, it's your number one soldier on the line. Open a window to the safe house. ETA 10 minutes.
Romeo 1, Romeo Actual. You will maintain radio protocol. Now bring that hardware home. Over and out.
Let's go.
What a hard ass.
Listen, she's all right when you get to know her. Just don't mention the visions. Okay?
Psycho? Why does she keep calling me hardware?
Listen up. As long as Cell controls the power, they control us. Enslave us. Cell's Golden Goose rests at the Zuckerman Energy Nexus near Broad Street Station. They call it System X. This remnant of Ceph technology is contained within a single harvesting facility several hundred meters below street level. Nothing in Cell's military-industrial world is guarded as tightly as this. If Cell have an Achilles heel, this is it. You all know we've taken heavy losses in the last few months, and operational command has fallen to me. Our backs are against the wall and Cell are all over us. So it's now or never. We take Cell down today, or we die trying.
So I'm assuming that with the power struggle of electricity and all that shit, they've completely wiped out all world governments and it's just ragtag guerrilla warfare constantly. I think my audio's still been going through, but just to be sure. I always turn on party. Let me go back through and make sure that it got some of my past shit, or I'm going to be upset. One of my constant fears is if I don't have party going, I don't know if I'm actually coming through or not. One of my constant fears is if I don't have party going, I don't know if I'm actually coming through or not. Here, let me leave party and then see if it still works. One of my constant fears is if I don't have party going, I don't know if I'm actually coming through or not. Here, let me leave party and then see if it still works. One of my constant fears is if I don't have party going, I don't know if I'm actually coming through. Here, let me leave party and then see if it still works. My constant fears is if I don't have party going, I don't know. La 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 la. Alright, we're all good, So apparently, party doesn't mean shit. I just couldn't remember if it did or not. One of those moments where you just kind of scare yourself, you know? So I'm sorry for that constant echo.
Welcome to our humble abode.
One of my constant fears thing.
So they're always on our tail. We have to move around like nomads.
Your mission has priority. You
Well,
will get relief.
You get the picture.
Shit! All units, outpost to rig to blow. Fall back to the green line. Stay mobile.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hold on, Michael. I'll be with you in a moment.
Welcome home.
Cell is hammering us with digital artillery. Our network is being torn apart. Get us back online, now! Damn it.
Claire.
Using reflectors to bounce the signal.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We need to get back online.
Claire.
God. Michael. What a day. We lost some good people. I was trying to contact Dane when... What the... Oh, no. No.
Claire. This is Prophet, my CO from...
Look at the modifications, Michael. Is it Ceph? Cell? Is it even human? Have we been sacrificing good people for that mutation?
Look.
This is not just a suit, Michael.
Claire. 5 months now we've been here. The balance of asymmetrical warfare favors us less every day. This was meant to be our Normandy. But alas, here we are in hiding. We nibble here, we nibble there, but we can't turn the tide, we can't build momentum. We need a game changer. Major Lawrence Barnes. The Prophet. Karl-Ernst Rasch. At your service.
Rash, I remember you.
Hold still, please. Recombinant DNA. Human. Ceph. Synthetic. A incredible.
I can't get a read on you.
Oh, come now, Lawrence. What did you expect? I designed your suit, my dear fellow. Of course, it can't get a read on me. Claire's right. You know about the risk. So much power, but volatile and willful. Fractures. Tell me, did Michael brief you on our plans?
I'll brief him when we move out, sir. It's brilliant, boss. This will cripple Cell for good.
The situation is far worse than any of you can imagine. I have visions, glimpses. Ugh. We will take the fight to Cell. Shut down that energy nexus and end all this, or whatever they're doing will bring about the extinction of all life on this planet. Remember that.
You sound quite prophetic. Is that intentional? It's very apropos. Now, let's go save the species. Shall we?
Right then. Let's move out.
Watch yourself, Michael.
You know I will. Let's go. I told you not to say anything about the visions. At least you get your gobshite about me and her.
Romeo 1, your mic is stuck open.
Oops. This way. There she is. Fulton Hydrodam. 500 megawatts feeding straight into Cell's high-altitude defense system. Cell's dividing their forces between the powerhouses. It's your call how you want to do this.
Have I run out of Mexican candy? Well, it has been about 3 hours. This should last a while. I feel like I could break this container, though. Get more of it.
And there's Cell's energy nexus. System X. We knock out the dam, and Cell's core defenses are out cold.
They can't switch power from System X?
It's not on the same grid.
Explain this to me. Why a dam when they have an infinite power source in System X?
Redundancy?
Or maybe there's something about System X that scares them. Look, Psycho. How well do you know these people? Can we trust them? What's with her freaking out about my suit?
She hates suits. Don't know why. I don't ask. All I know, it was her team that got me out of the skinning lab. She saved my life.
Her team that got you to the skinning lab. Sure she wasn't the one that skinned you?
Stairs are blocked. We'll have to get the lift working somehow.
I feel like that's a twist that happens. I can't remember. I know how this game ends, but I don't remember anything in between.
No. Piss off. Okay, through there.
I'm okay.
That just leaves me then. Fuck it.
Okay, Romeo 1, this is Romeo Actual. I'm assuming control. I need a direct link to the nanosuit's visual output. Over.
Roger that. But only for as long as it's necessary.
Big ass. Are those supposed to be squirrels? Fucking huge. Upgrade. Sweet. This is interesting to say the holy fuck, another upgrade.
Romeo 1, Fulton Dam is fully automated, but the generators have failsafe overrides. Trigger the overrides, and we shut off the power.
Charlie Actual, Charlie 3. The HVT is Crysis. He's moving on to the generators. Over.
That's our guy! Drop it!
Blacktail oversight. We have eyes on Prophet in Quadrant Delta 6. I say again.
It's using arrows!
Warning. Subject Prophet now classified as primary target.
Drop. Wait, what? Shut down the South Hydro. Reprogram anti-air. Now you've just got me intrigued. shit, how fucking big are these bitches? Ooh, there's no crate. Program anti-airbag. Is there seriously nobody fucking down here?
Cell QRF kill teams moving to your location. And they've got attack helicopters in support. Whatever you're planning to do, boss, do it fast.
Should have anti-air. Jesus, that's a long magazine. I'll check out that building before I shut this last one down. I think this just leads to the other way up. So I think there were two. Have one explosive besides grenades. Alright. Wow, I blew through this faster than I thought. I seem to remember this mission taking me a lot longer.
Stand down. Nothing.
Guys, watch your back!
Yep, we just killed you too, dumbass.
What's that?
Thought I saw some.
Investigating.
Are they just spawning up there? I'm so confused.
Warning. Perimeter breach detected in Sector 2 Alpha.
Okay, we're in.
Locate the overrides and shut this thing down.
He's in the generator room. Let's go, let's go! This
God
motherfucker!
damn it, there's no time. Let's rough it up a little.
Okay.
Romeo 1, cell's power output is 65% and falling. Mission accomplished. E&E to Delta now. Move it.
Critical threat. Vibrations approaching maximum degrees. All non-essential teams.
I've got something else in mind. I think you're gonna like it.
Fire on this position!
You are good to go. No sign.
Romeo 1, we've gained a 60-minute window on the primary target. You have multiple cell units moving on your position. Do not jeopardize the goddamn mission now. Romeo 1, clear to proceed to the Nexus. I'm logging the hardware's explosive exfiltration as unpredictable and flat out insane.
My name is Prophet.
You don't have a name. People have names. You have a call sign and a goddamn serial number.
And without me, you don't have a goddamn chance. So we both make the best of it. I need a sit rep.
Roger that. Cell's high-altitude defense system is completely offline, but it's not over. In fact, it's probably gonna get worse.
Cell's in full retreat, but they'll hold up at the Nexus base. Cell will probably try and turn this whole area into a kill zone. Watch out.
Oh, I've played this longer than 2 hours, so technically this one's longer than the previous.
If you see him, call it in. We've got QRF teams itching to rip him a new one. Huh? What's that? Shh. Stand down. It's nothing. What's going on here? Moving up. EMP grenade! There he is! The asshole who... HVT at Beta 6. Beta 6.
Damn. Fuck you, Bambi.
He disappeared! He's there, cloaked! Close in on him! Get it off me! Get it off!
Beautiful.
Holy shit!
Don't let him slip through your fingers. Go!
Shh, tell no one. Why is it blue and why is there only one?
Target, over here! Fuck!
Only had this stuff. This one's so bad. %33% slower armor movement. That's a negative one. 2 positives and a negative. Fuck you. The verticality one might be nice. Yeah, whatever. gotta admit, like the stealth and then just like the scenery in this game gives you
Clear.
a quiet
Romeo
confidence
actual,
right before
Romeo
you
one.
butcher the fuck
I'm in.
out of a shit ton of people.
Still in a lockdown situation here. In the lift. Need assistance returning to HQ.
Romeo 1. Suck it up. We've got more pressing matters right now.
You're right, Psycho. She does grow on you. Think I'm starting to like her.
Bollocks.
Wait, did he say he was still stuck in the lift?
Romeo 1, your primary target is in sight. The System X device is secured in a harvesting facility several hundred meters below ground level, but the control system is located directly above. You'll need to find a way up.
Threat of total system failure.
White Rider.
Evacuate all civilian staff within a 15-mile radius.
I just saw it said to use it.
Romeo 1,
And I was
situation
like, I
critical.
feel like I
Cell
can ride
continues to
this.
operate the Nexus without power
I
for the
don't think I've
stabilization
ever done that
matrix.
achievement
The whole
before.
thing could implode at any moment. We're initiating Operation Jackhammer. Bring the power output under control so System X can be safely shut down.
Roger that.
Emergency power is offline.
Get out there and find him!
Oversight! Oversight! This is Blacktail 9! QRF! QRF! Over! Copy.
You can't hide forever, Prophet! We'll find you!
Systemic threat. Safety valves at harvesting facility are no longer operational.
I got more intel. I still don't think I've gotten an achievement for any of the intel I've gathered.
Systemic threat. Cooling tower is operating outside of specified design metrics. Within a 15-mile radius.
Motherfucker, really? Oh, do I have to get in that? I guess I do. where I've got
Systemic threat. Cooling tower is operating outside of specified design metrics.
I think I've gotten as many as I can. And now down here. What time is it?
Romeo 1,
something
you're
else.
approaching the harvesting facility. Locate the 2 power alternators. I need you to close them off fast so we can safely shut down the Nexus.
Warning. Registering unstable energy output levels in generators 5, 8, and 9. Catastrophic threat. Stabilization matrix is offline.
What the fuck is that?
Catastrophic threat. Stabilization matrix is offline.
Okay, Romeo 1. Let's shut system.
Kill target.
You gotta admit, the amount of flexibility and, like, even new weapons, the amount
There's
of
something
arrows
about this place. The visions.
The energy fields around the System X device aggravate the mesial temporal areas of the brain. We've witnessed hallucinations, feelings of deja vu, false memories, sometimes even full dissociative identity disorders.
I'm not crazy. The visions are predictions, not hallucinations.
Whatever you say, Romeo 1. Just stay on mission.
Listen. Investigating! Must be seeing things.
I got him! Over
This is
here!
it. Shut the bastards down. Thank you. Thank you.
Blow off our trains. This is the first day of our freedom.
sure I got it. Yeah, I guess it did.
Psycho, I'm in. Hacking the cell security overrides now.
Emergency power shutdown system request. Emergency power shutdown. Release control rod to shutdown system. Emergency shutdown in effect. Switching to backup generators. Projecting System X containment view. Warning. System X containment failed.
What? No. They couldn't have been that stupid. The Alpha Ceph.
System X containment breach in progress. Releasing controlled inversion. Protocol failed. Facility self-destructed in 5, 4,
Shit!
2, 1.
I think after this would be a good place to start.
Prophet, you okay?
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome! We've done it!
No, we haven't. System X, their energy source, was the Alpha Ceph.
Oh, fuck me! If your visions are real, does that mean it's end of the world time?
No, it means the bastard's out in the open. It means I can kill him.
So now I get to fight Seth instead of people, or a bit of mixed, probably. It's weird that I can't
Just
upgrade
scraped
with
this from Cell's
the
databanks.
DNA from aliens. Maybe
Looks like we
that
just
makes
broke
more
out their biggest
sense.
secret. That creature was the source of Cell's energy.
The Alpha Ceph. He's way more powerful than I expected. When I was near him, I saw things the Ceph didn't want me to see. If they can get into my head, maybe I can get into theirs and find a weakness. Psycho, you know of a suit cradle nearby?
Yeah. At the skinning lab where Cell held me.
Let's link up there in 30 mics.
Be careful in there, Michael. There are some things you can never forgive.
Safety's off Delancey Street, Chinatown, New York.
We just deployed in the swamp. Affirmative, moving to sector. All quiet. You hear that?
Nanovision enabled.
All clear over here. False alarm.
Understood. Resume perimeter sweep. No visible target. Moving to next checkpoint.
Oh, cool, the frog.
Something there? Must be nothing.
Damn it! Where'd he go?
Clear!
Clear over here, too. No sign of Prophet. Call it in.
Blacktail Actual, this is Blacktail Niner. Delancey 4 Alpha is clear. Moving to the next quadrant, over.
Negative, Blacktail Niner. Condition Red Star Rising has been initiated by Nax. Over.
Red Star Rising. Please confirm that this is not a mistake. Over.
Confirmed. Red Star Rising has been sent. Over.
No, shit. What are they thinking? Red Star Rising? What's wrong with them?
I don't know. Screw Prophet. Let's get out of here. Hey!
What about Stever?
Fuck him. He'll catch up.
Fuck him.
You heard of this Red Star Rising, Psycho?
No, never.
Cell don't spook easily. Find out what you can. We'll meet up at the rendezvous.
Alright, I think that's a good ending point. I'm probably going to upload these videos. I love how I finished Crackdown 2. I'm probably, at this point, I think Crackdown 3 is a little shorter, but it's a little more open too. So, this'll probably be at least 3 streams of 2 hours, maybe 6 hours. I think it's somewhere between 6 and 10. And how fast I'm blowing through this shit. I like my odds. So, anyway.